Hi Geminis, welcome to your January reading. Happy New Year. Sorry it's late. Okay, so we're going to start off with love, and then we're going to go, or sorry, work and money, and then we're going to do love and relationships. For some reason, my lighting's all weird and wants to be glary. I'm not really sure why. And then we'll finish off with 2 Power Animal Oracle cards by Stephen Farmer. If you guys want to book a reading, you can do so in the description below, or you can click like, subscribe, and share. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. Okay, so for work, for Geminis, we have Judgment and the Four of Ghosts reversed. So when I see the Four of Ghosts reversed, I see that there's definitely like delays when it comes to your work. There may also be a cheapness with money. It could be on your end or someone that you're trying to work with or for. So maybe something that's hindering you if you're trying to get a raise or a promotion. And we also have Judgment. And this is because of the Page of Pumpkins. Now, the Page of Pumpkins reversed is basically showing that there's no effort or that there's been bad news. So when I see this, I see that maybe you guys haven't been putting in the effort that's worthy of this raise that you want, or maybe you have to go about showing in a different way that you're worthy of the raise or promotion that you'd like, or this job in general. Here we've got the Nine of Pumpkins, and this is sort of the opposite in a sense. This is you basically wanting to show the world what it is you've got, right? Like reaping the rewards of your hard work and really showing them what you got. So it feels like this has been your issue. And I feel like for a lot of you, this could be a misunderstanding with your money. So you're trying to show people what it is that you're capable of and not really being given the opportunity. Now, I do see a new beginning when it comes to work and money in your first few weeks of January. So we got the Ace of Bats. And this just shows that you're going to be facing those obstacles and really going ahead further with them. Now, you guys have the Two of Imps for where you're at right now, which is like the Two of Wands. So this just shows that you're making like important life decisions. So you're really thinking the way you need to going forward with your work. I also mean a possible partnership if that's something you guys are looking for. Now we've got the Page of Ghosts for the people around you, which is Cups. So this could mean that you're dealing with someone who is a water sign, which could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Now, the Page of Ghosts, when I see this, this is somebody who really needs to care for themselves, and they work really hard. So this is good news in a sense that you have a really hard, like a really good sort of foundation set around you if it's people you work with or for, and you really show them what it is you got and what you're willing to put in. These seem like good people that work for or work with. By the end of the month, we've got the Two of Bats, which is like the Two of Swords. So to me, this just means that that you have like decisions and obstacles that you need to face, and that you're going to be hitting a crossroads in a sense that you're going to be making some major decisions as to what it is you want when it comes to your career. So you're going to decide based off of these elements, the people around you, you yourself, Geminis, if it's really worth it for you to keep going forward and what it is you've got to do to show that you're worthy of what it is you want. Now, when it comes to your love and relationships, we have the Ten of Swords reversed and the Lovers reversed, which has been a common theme among a lot of signs this month. And so the Lovers reversed, basically to me, when I see this, it's just showing that there could be a lot of rushing forward. This is also your card as a Gemini card. And then we've got the Ten of Swords reversed. And this is showing that you're feeling stuck and that you need to face any relationship issues you have. It doesn't always mean romantic. It can be family or friendship as well. And this is because of the Five of Swords reversed. Now, this just means to me that you may not really want, you're kind of dwelling on it a little bit, Geminis, and that you need to really look at what you can do if you want your situation to change and see how you can tangibly get there going forward. Because that seemed more of your old mentality where you might have wallowed in it, where now you're looking to really reap the rewards of your hard work and really get what it is you put out into your relationships. Now, I do have the Ace of Cups coming forward, so a lot of you could be dealing with a new relationship that's starting. It could also be a new friendship, something that's kind of being rejuvenated for those of you that are in relationships. And this shows because going into the first few weeks of January, Geminis, we have the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. So this is a woman who really has your back. It doesn't have to be a woman, but it just shows that, you know, you have that support system, the loving caringness that you need in a relationship. It's a two-way street. So if you're putting in the effort for your relationships, you really seem to have a good partner. Now, where you're at right now in your relationships is the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords normally is someone who's feeling trapped or they're overthinking. And I feel like in this case, you're overthinking things a little too much, Geminis, and you need to just sort of relax it a little bit. Now, you are the air sign, so this fits for you guys, being a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, being a Gemini. And you just need to realize that you don't need to overthink things so much because you do have someone who's good around you. Now, here we've got the Three Cups. Yet again, could be a water sign, which is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And we've got the Three of Cups reversed. So this basically just means that there could be partnership problems, or there might be like overindulging in things. So you need to make sure that both people are on even keel because they do have a really good heart moving forward. This relationship can be a very loving one. It just seems like both parties are sort of off doing their own thing. Now, this is definitely what you want, which is sort of action, movement, really putting in that effort towards a relationship. But be careful by the end of the month because we have strength reversed, which does show weakness. It can show in your relationship that there's possible health issues as well. But to me, when I see this along with the other cards, and also mean a Leo, I think of it more like someone who needs to, a couple that needs to regroup, or a friendship, family, relationship, whatever, needs to regroup and really put in the actual effort for what it is they want. Okay, so now I'm going to pull 2 cards from the Power Animal Oracle deck. It seems to me like a lot of the signs are getting a lot of the same cards as one another, and it seems like a lot of stress and overthinking from the Christmas season all across the board with all signs. People just need to relax, and if there's something you want, speak out. If you're not happy, say it. Do what it takes to have what you want. That's what it comes down to. Just don't be scared of it, and do what makes you happy, because that's what life's all about. Okay, Geminis. Do a couple more shuffles. And then we shall read your 2 cards. Not want to shuffle. Shuffling on a bed is not easy. And I have a cat laying right in front of me, so I'm kind of doing this in the air. There we go. I'm pulling my hair out in the process, apparently. Okay. Okay. So first card I pulled for you, Geminis, is the monkey. Ingenuity. Says the situation calls for adaptability and innovation. No matter what's happening right now, you've got to be able to first adjust to the circumstances at hand, then generate creative solutions or ideas and act on them. This situation will require you to get your hands on it, take a good look at it, and use your intelligence coupled with your gut sense to evaluate it and then choose a course of action. Don't get rigid about your choice. However, as once you make your move, new factors will come into play and you may have to adjust your course again, sometimes very rapidly. Count on it. It's kind of like swinging from tree to tree. You have very quickly in anticipating which branch to grab hold on. Don't get discouraged if one direction doesn't pan out. Just be willing to shift and it will work out. From time to time, use that keen mind of yours to stop and assess what's happening. Then continue on, perhaps with a slight change of course based on new information. And I think that works with your career for sure, career money. Geminis just sort of come at it with a different way. So once you stop and look back, you'll see that every move was timely and purposeful. You'll have an amazing ability to move through life in a fluid and poetic fashion, Whether or not you're aware of it, just don't get stuck in old habits and routines. Trust in that, and you can do no wrong. And the last card I have for you guys is Horse. Freedom. You always have a choice. Let go of the illusion that you're somehow a victim. Know that you always have a choice in any and every situation. Take responsibility for the consequences of that choice and stop holding on to any beliefs that you have to somehow suffer through or endure circumstances of that choice. Once you fully allow this reality, you will automatically shift into experiencing greater control of your life. You can choose to do whatever you want, to wander about or to stay in place, to go forward, backward, or even sideways. To be dependent or autonomous, to continue doing what you're presently doing, or to alter your course, perhaps to pursue Spirit's calling. Your soul has made a choice to incarnate into the body and being of the one you are. Once you surrender to that fact, it becomes even more difficult to play the victim, and your ultimate trust in life becomes magnified. You can choose to hear and respond to that inner voice, or to quell it and run from it. So choose. Do what makes your soul sing, and do it with gusto and passion. So this is making those hard choices, adapting to the way you want your life to be, and then really going for it, Geminis. I hope you have a wonderful Gemini. I hope you have a wonderful January, Geminis. And I'll see you next month. Take care.